Hey guys, hello everyone. We are live kind of everywhere. So let me get you all on all the groups. Um, okay, I think that's it. I'm not going to go through the tagging process tonight. Um, got my drink with me there. But hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna be looking both up and down, up and down. I had my stand. I don't have it. Anyway, I wanted to come. We are on day 12 of our ramp up. And so we're doing pretty good. I think everyone is progressing. I talked to quite a few people today from the group, so that was awesome. I appreciate everyone staying engaged and doing the work for more or less. But I wanted to talk this evening about the reasons why you are doing what you're doing and not allowing negative influences to, hey Bill, to affect how you operate your business. So that's one big thing. I had a conversation today with the seller, and we were just talking in our conversation. He disclosed that he had quite a few properties that he wants to sell in Spartanburg, and that he spoke to quite a few agents who he felt did not want to do him right in their offers and in their prices. And he had more than 20 properties to sell, I'll put it like that. And he's he appreciated the fact that I initially, actually one of my callers that called, talked to him last month, it was. And so I was just following up with him because he was going to reach out and give us some information, blase, blase, blase. And he's like, we got in a conversation that he doesn't really think that people do business anymore for the relationship building, that they're all about the money about it. And so he was appreciative that we took the time to follow up with them months later. It was really weeks later, but months later. It was about a month later. So I was thinking about, the reason why we do what we do. Is it really to just make money? What other emotions behind it? What other satisfaction behind it do you get? What is your reasoning why? Is it just to build the funds or just to make the money in the business? And if that's the case, do you think that's really the business that you belong in? It doesn't matter what the business is. Again, if you remember what Ramp Up is about, it's about setting your mindset in order to ramp up your current business. So it's just doing tasks that gets you to the next level. And in our case, we're real estate focused, real estate driven. Hey, everybody on there. I see all y'all coming in. I'm simulcasting on 3 sites there, and then I'm on YouTube Live here. So it's not all about, just the money that we make. It is definitely about the influence that we give, the people that we are able to encourage as we're in our business. For me, if I'm not a big fan of buyers, so I have agents, or we refer them out for the buyer side. But there's always a reason why when I take buyers out, I have such a high when they are able to accomplish what they don't normally think they would have been able to do, or it just could be lack of knowledge, not knowing the process, not knowing the simplicities or the simple steps that would make it a simple process. Let me say it like that. Because everything is not majorly hard. It's not completely overdrawn. Hey guys. So sometimes knowing the reason why you do the things that you do, it can't be centered around the money. It can't be money focused. It can't be money driven. It has to be a purpose in you, a God-given purpose, in my personal opinion, because there's a factor beyond just what you're doing that drives what you're doing. There's people lives that you have to touch. There are people that are being placed in your path that God has ordained for you to touch them in one way or another. So in our conversations today, earlier, that was one of the huge things that, triggered to me as for a reason why do you do what you do? Why do you sit and make phone calls all day? Now, granted, yes, my bills aren't paid if I don't. If I don't go to the project sites, my bills have to be paid. But God continues to provide, makes a way, allows me to do what I love. And if you know me, you know I love what I do. So it's definitely a higher calling. It's definitely a higher purpose for doing it, what we're doing, and the reasoning that we're doing behind it. So it was one thing that was really laid on my heart to say to a bunch of our ramp up people that are in our ramp up group mainly, or in the wholesaling group. Make sure you know the purpose behind what you're doing. When you're touching these people's lives, when you're reaching out, some of these people are facing foreclosures. They have no idea where they're going to be laying their heads. We're taking their homes in their minds. We're taking their homes. Yes, we're alleviating one problem and they have 1,000 others. So go a little above and a little beyond what your basic surface questionings are, and make sure that their goals are met as well. Not just you needing your money point. And the gentleman I was speaking to, I think he was like 78 years old. And it really, really, really just honed in on the purpose of what I'm doing. Like, these are the calls that I want to receive. These are the people's lives that I really want to touch. Those who definitely need it and have no clue how to go about getting it. And they're really, really depending on us to give them that stepping stone, to give them that next level to their business. So I wanted to make sure that I was encouraging you during these 60 days in the ramp up program that we are definitely focusing on what our reasoning why is, why we're doing what we're doing, and who we're doing it for. When we're talking to people, making sure that we're touching not only their immediate needs, but make sure we're addressing, not only their immediate needs, but any furtherance needs that are there. And seek God, to make sure that the reasoning that you are in their path. There's a reason why that number showed up on your list. There's a reason why that person answered the phone. There's a reason why that call was made. So you want to make sure that you're addressing any of those needs with them. So that was the only tidbit I had for tonight. Again, we are still researching for this whole week until I think it was Monday night. Hey guys, everybody on there. I think it's Monday night. We are still focusing on our research and anything that is following up for that. So make sure you are, hey Bernard, make sure you are staying focused, and that's fine. You can go back and listen to the replay. You can make sure that you are staying focused and addressing those needs of anybody that comes across your path, because there is a reason that God puts them in your path and in your direction. That was a huge eye-opener for me. Yes, that could be a huge check, but more than that, once we started talking and developing a rapport, that just, totally was an eye-opener for me. I'm like, Jesus, I have to help him regardless, if we don't make anything. So stay focused, stay motivated. Again. Always know if there's anything that I can do to help you, please don't hesitate to let me know. Don't forget to thumbs up and share If you're on YouTube live, hey guys, I see y'all in the chat box. I'm gonna respond to your chat afterwards. Sorry, because I get off task if I don't. So I love you all and be kind. All right, talk to you later. Hey Jeffrey.